It was a little chilly tonight.
You
for
could
dinner
definitely
break.
feel it, yeah, absolutely. And even during the day, you could definitely feel the chill through the air. But it sounds like some mild temperatures for late January are in store.
Yeah, overall the pattern's going to change. The jet stream's going to eventually push just to our northeast. So right now it's kind of carving right through our area, but overall as we go into next week, it's really going to shift north and be kind of right to our northern edge. So that usually means more mild air as it begins to push in from the west, but also breezy conditions, so the jet stream's going to be pretty much right overhead. So overall, it is a different pattern going into it, but we still got a little bit of snow to go through to tomorrow. Otherwise, tomorrow we are getting back up close to seasonal. We're in the low to mid 20s, so about a degree or two below average. That south wind will begin to increase and cloud cover skies become cloudy in the afternoon with that system approaching. That light snow probably after like 3 to 4 p.m. we'll start seeing that increase too. You can see this line very similar to the system that just passed through here. We'll have this line or area of light snow developing and try to stay together as it pushes east. And we're thinking about 3 to 4 for Eau Claire and potentially La Crosse, and especially north of I-90, we'll see this band of light snow come through. Areas to the south may miss on that, but I think for the evening commute, we might see an area of just light snow continuing throughout the evening commute, and eventually as we get closer to 6 or 7, it starts to push further east. But you can see it kind of expands in coverage, but light snow, not expecting any moderate snow amounts with this. It'll continue to push east, and eventually I think by 8 or 9, it will push far enough east to pretty much, we'll just see maybe some flurries overnight. The winds could be a little bit breezy during this time, not expecting any strong winds, but definitely you'll see the winds come up and then turn a little bit as it kind of clears out temporarily overnight before we see a cold front come through that may produce a little bit of light snow going in Saturday afternoon. You'll see that coming up right here when the cold front comes through. About late morning, early afternoon, may produce a little bit of shower activity as it comes across. Gusty, breezy winds too, once again, but they'll be from the northwest or west-northwest as that front comes through. So another opportunity maybe for some slick roads for the evening commute and then maybe around the noon time, early afternoon. And then we should be fine going into Sunday too. So that's your snow amounts. Right now we're expected maybe overall the whole thing put together 2 inches, but each of these little things may produce a half inch or less at a time, but enough that slick spots, snow-covered area roads potential could exist for the evening commute. If you got travel plans, all the sports activities for Friday evening, something to keep in mind of, especially further north you go. There's your winds that'll be up for tomorrow afternoon briefly before they turn around and then really pick up. I think it'll be Saturday afternoon, evening when the winds will be the strongest coming through with that 15 to 20 mile per hour range right out of the west-northwest behind that cold front. So that'll be the breezy conditions. As we go into Saturday, actually the temperatures overall get warmer Saturday despite the cold front coming through. Will be above probably freezing temporary, and then Sunday we kind of drop them back a little bit, upper 20s near 30, so not far from average. Plenty of sun, but just have that wind out there too. And throughout next week, the big story is the wind is going to be increasing. We'll climb up to 41, and we have another little weak cold front coming through, and all that does is really bring our temperatures from near 41 back down to about 33 by Wednesday with some windy conditions throughout that period. And it's fairly quiet. We might see some snow, and I say might. The following weekend, we'll see if the pattern changes. But overall, just keep an eye on you. Will have some light snow to deal with for Friday evening. That could create a little bit of an issue similar to what we had yesterday.
Sure. All right, Greg. Thanks very much.